Washington, I am. Stephen Curry sprained his MCL. Auto Disruptor, right above Paul McCartney. He's right in there. You're right in there. Auto Disruptor's in there. We're going to find out why Josh is the Auto Disruptor. That's what we're going to do. Josh Mitchell. I like to call him the digital disruptor from down south. Right?
Down south?
Yeah. You're a Southern man, aren't you?
I am a Southern man,
Yeah.
born and raised.
And now you're in, did you move to Lexington, Kentucky, or where are you at?
I am still in, I live in Paris, which
Okay.
is about
Oh,
15
it's not
minutes
too bad.
northeast. Yeah,
Not
too
Paris,
bad.
where...
No, not France.
How funny is that? You guys, do they use that in any kind
We
of
actually
marketing?
we actually have a tiny Eiffel Tower.
Do you really?
A tiny Eiffel Tower there, so yeah.
This was an idea I had for a travel show, like on Travel Channel or something like that. It was going to be the American Redneck World Tour. And what I was going to do is I was going to go to like Rome, Texas,
Oh, yeah.
Paris, Kentucky,
Yeah.
find those places. You know, there's got to be like a London, Montana.
We have Baghdad in Kentucky.
Exactly. So what I
See?
do is I take this on the road, kind of, you know, do what they do, Travel Channel-ish, go
Yeah.
see the sights.
I don't know what you're going to see in Baghdad,
There's a
Kentucky.
3-minute, video. That's about it. But I think it's awesome. We're live on Modern Dealership. Josh here is with the Paul Miller Ford and Mazda both, right?
Yes.
Out of that, which is we had JP on yesterday. Speaking of JP, here he is right now. What happened? I think not what happened, but how did you guys get connected? Because I have ultimate respect for JP, what he does, and he's a friend.
Yeah.
And then you're a friend separately, and it's like I had a friend marriage, right?
It was one of those things. So I was at Dane Cummins Chevrolet from 2011 till 2017. I left to go to Huntington Beach, California, to work for a Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram store there. It didn't really work out.
Because it's not
And
Ford, man. Come on.
It's not Ford. That's correct. And so I reached out to JP early on because I was starting to feel like it wasn't going to work out too much, and it kind of dropped off.
Do you guys know each other ahead of time?
Not at all.
Really?
Not at all. And so, as I'm packing my bags to fly back home, because I'm done.
Right.
I resigned, I'm done, I'm heading back home. It's a Friday night. I get a call from him saying that he thinks he has a spot for me. So I met with him that Monday and came on board shortly after that.
Huh, it's amazing. 'Cause as long as I've known JP, never received a call from him. Never.
Yeah, don't worry.
He
Don't worry.
just got my phone number literally 10 minutes ago. He sent me some video, which I want to get into your 40 and 40, 40
Yes.
under 40. But JP just sent me video of, I just had a conversation standing between Johnny the Jet Rogers, 1972 Heisman Trophy winner, with his Heisman right there,
Yeah.
and Herschel Walker, right? Heisman Trophy winner. They're having a discussion on how many Heisman trophies that you got when you won the Heisman in their time. I'm just standing there
And
like,
you're just standing
I
there
wanted
like-
to add mine, like, I got 4.
Yeah.
But I didn't. It was I'm sorry that we ran a little bit late because of that. But you picked up an award for 40 under 40 through Automotive News.
Yes.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Now, I've seen people. I've seen Ben Burton last year. I've seen others that have won this award. How does this happen? Somebody had to have nominated you, or?
Somebody nominated me. I don't know who it was.
Right.
Very thankful that
Yeah.
they did. But, somebody nominated me and they picked me out of that group. And, I've had some success. Obviously, I'm at Paul Miller now and we're continuing that success at that dealership. And so, I guess
What did
they're
you-
going to have to make a 50 under 50 or 50 somewhere.
I'm still going for that one, bro.
I'm going for it.
Yeah. What did Automotive News say was the driving factor for you to win this? Did they tell you anything, or?
Well, I think it was I started at the dealership in 2011. They're selling 150 units a month,
Okay.
which out of a city of 10,000 is very
That's
respectable.
really good. Absolutely.
But we took that in that short stint of time that I was there from 150 store to 850 store a month out of a city of 10,000. And then, when people think about like,
What was the turnaround? How long did it take you to do that?
I mean, we went from 150 to 200 to
I know it's a
300
grow, yeah.
to 400 so
Within a
quick.
year?
We were at about 500 within 2.5 years. And then we just continued to go down that path, and there's continued their success there, and I'm just grateful to have that experience and everything
Right.
with them. But yeah, I'm grateful to be where I'm at now too.
So that was definitely a driving factor in
Yes.
what you do. So what do you do? You're digital. You're the digital disruptor, auto disruptor. I just read it on our Modern Dealership magazine. We've got digital disruption. So where'd that name come from?
It was funny because I was going to start a YouTube channel, which I have my YouTube channel that's still going, and I put out videos. But I was going to start talking and get on the speaking circuit.
Right.
But so I was sitting there in bed, and I was talking to my wife, and I was trying to think of what am I going to name this, and so I was like, it's Auto, and I want to disrupt it.
Oh, see,
Auto Disruptor.
like the
It was like
two-headed
that moment of
the
genius that
Muppet
you
on
have.
Sesame Streets that are connected, but they have to
And-
say that. Yeah.
And so that's just how it came about. It was, I think a lot of things that BDC and store-wise
Right.
that has been going on for the past forever. I was sick and tired. I'm not a car guy.
Right.
I am definitely not a car guy, and I think that the way that we treat our employees, the way that we treat our customers, how we do things,
Right.
was so messed up that I was like, it's just time to start talking about the things that no one else wants to talk about because they're afraid of stepping on someone's toes.
Right.
I'm not. I will probably make some enemies in my
disrupting
career.
yeah, trust me.
Because I'm saying things
They're
that
there.
some people don't want to hear.
They pop out of the woodwork. Let me tell you.
But a lot of the things I've been right about, and so I'm okay with stepping on some toes when I think that the way that we've treated our employees,
Right.
the churn and burn that we've done with that, it's not exactly how
Needs
we
to go
need
away.
to do things.
How's do you work close with JP at the store or any level? Because I know JP's.
JP. So
Holy moly! You got to get. I mean, I work for somebody just like JP,
Yes.
Mike DeLay.
Yes.
It's hard to keep their attention. So a lot of trust has got to be put into you about
Yes.
what you're doing with the.
He's put a lot of trust in me, which means a lot because he's a great guy and knows, he's just a brilliant
Pretty
guy
smart
to
guy.
work with. Yeah, you can't
Picks the
you
wrong
can't-
basketball teams, but just saying.
You can't. Well, I'm a Duke fan,
Okay.
so
Oh.
in Kentucky.
Oh, that's even rougher.
I know.
I spent half my time in Chapel Hill, North Carolina.
Yeah.
That's where I spent half my time as a
So-
KU guy.
Oh,
As a real KU, the Kansas University,
Yeah.
not the Kentucky University.
yes. So we gotta actually face each other.
It's coming. It's the one game that I'm worried about. I'm the one game I'm worried about, but you know what? We're always used to disappointing ourselves in the final.
Very true.
All I got to say, I enjoy seeing what K-State has done. I mean,
Yeah.
I know you're not a Kentucky fan, but we got to keep that down low because JP, and
I
you guys
know.
do a lot of work with
Yes, with UK.
coaches. I'm really excited that North Carolina got.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
It's
Sorry, North Carolina is where Kansas basketball is perfected. But we'll get back on. We'll get back on track. But yeah, so you're a Duke guy. How'd that
Yes.
come across? How'd that happen?
It was around 1992, which is a painful point in Kentucky's history.
Yeah.
That's when Christian Laettner hit the shot.
The turnaround.
I just started watching, Coach K, and I like his program, and
Yeah.
I like how he coaches.
You grew up in Kentucky?
I grew up in Kentucky.
Oh.
This makes zero
That's
sense
crazy
at all.
I'm a Red Sox fan living in Kansas City.
See,
it's the same thing.
yeah.
I know where you're at.
And so, but just continued to watch it, and as became a bigger and bigger fan.
Yeah.
And when you're in Kentucky, you have to deal with Kentucky fans.
Right.
And
There's no Kentucky State, really. There's just one.
No, and I can be, I'm very, I'm not delusional about the basketball team. I tell everybody every year, there's a chance we'll win it all, and there's a chance we'll go out in the first round.
That's a UNC
I mean,
thing.
that's just the way it is.
Total UNC thing.
And
Hey,
so-
let's get back on track because
Yeah.
I want to ask you something. We dropped a bomb here at Auto Alert earlier this week with a press release that we are opening up our API, that we are opening up our integration with other providers, platform providers. The question I'm asking today, because this is, of course, I want to talk about Auto Alert just a little bit.
Yeah.
You guys using Auto Alert, being a part of our 420 group as well.
Yeah.
You're here for meetings. Is there any solutions, anything out there that on what you're doing with Auto Alerts that you'd like to see an integration with? Any other companies, anything out there? Or?
I think, when you're talking about CRMs, integrations with like DealerSocket. I've been a DealerSocket fan for a long, long time. And I know they have their own software with Revenue Radar, but DealerSocket.
Revenue. What's this? DealerSocket has a competitive product that we have? No idea. Didn't know that.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding. Come on. That's what I have to play. I have to play.
You have to
There's
play-
nobody-
what?
We don't have any
There's-
competitors. We
yeah.
don't have any. We
Well,
help everybody.
yeah. And
So
so
we're not. Yeah, it's a great scene. I'm just teasing.
Um,
Sorry. I made it believable, didn't I?
was like, wow.
Like,
I was
I love DealerSocket.
I thought you were.
No.
Have you been in Iraq?
I've seen they have a great product. It's an amazing
Yes.
product. It's just not the same.
Having
as,
that integration with them, when you're working through, as you know, in a dealership, you have 30 different platforms that you're working.
You
off
sound
of.
just like Jaron Kilway that was just up here talking about
And,
logins for all
yeah,
different.
it's like, and I've gone to a couple of different people here, and it's like, hey, we have this nice little dashboard. And I was like, oh, great, I have another login.
Another.
And so, but yeah, I would like to see an integration with that. I'd love to see some texting features because I think texting is such a huge thing, and I know the legalities of it, and you know, you're in Canada, and now.
What about Facebook Messenger?
I think Facebook Messenger, that piece would be great. I think just being different and continuing down, because consumers don't want you to call them all the time.
I hear you.
If you call, like, hey, you just got JP's number, so you weren't able to call.
It's probably going to put me in a CRM and just put me in a
and we'll put you in a
sold process. Follow up.
But just having that ability to integrate that with the tool, I think would add just that extra little kick.
Well, that sounds good. Are you going to do? I know that you have a lot of focus back in Kentucky of what you're doing, and also with building with the Paul Miller brand and what the Mazda and the. We're getting our Herschel Walker pictures. Did you get one? Is mine in there? Can I show it off on the camera right now? Is that me? I'm going to get back to this. We'll tease this, right? Well, that's a great picture. What was I even saying? JP, integration. You were speaking. You were getting out there and doing things. Do you have that time to do it now, or is this going to go on the back burner for a while?
No, I mean, JP, supports me 100%.
Yeah.
And so, I'm going to continue to do my speaking thing. I'll probably get to, tone back just a little bit because I am so busy with fixing a lot of different things that we need fixed. And, our digital, we're launching new sites and all those different things that are going on. But he supports me with that. I
have a great idea. I'm not going to mention it live on the air, but I'm going to talk to you. It just hit me right in the face, dude. I mean, it hit me right in the face. So I'm going to hold that. All I'm going to say is that I'm going to talk to Josh off camera. We're going to have a little discussion, and you may see something really cool coming up in the future with Josh and myself. And I think it's a great idea. But first of all, what I want to do, let me see if I got it up here. Can you focus in on that? Look at that. I got my picture taken with Herschel Walker and with Johnny the Jet Rogers, 2 Heisman Trophy winners here at NADA. I'm going to try to go down there and look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful.
Pretty.
I got like a 20-second delay. But anyway, I'm going to talk to you off air. Thank you very much, Mark. I'm going to pull away now. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Talking to Josh here. Make sure you check him out. If you look for Auto Disruptor, if somebody wants to get connected with you, just put your name in Facebook, or just look you up on LinkedIn.
Yeah, look
or
me
what's
up on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube.
Perfect.
They can find me pretty much anywhere.
So thanks a lot. We got some more interviews coming up. We got the Auto Disruptor. He's out of here. I'm telling you, I'm going to drop something cool here. Next, we're going to be talking to Greg Gifford from Dealeron. We're going to be talking search.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, it's all coming up here live. Modern Dealership at NADA Show 2018. Let's. I'm going to go see if I can track down Herschel and get an autograph.
Yeah, you need to get that autograph. Thanks, sir.